243.
Hashtag old friends at Peter Zachary. Hashtag Verse TV 243C.
Hey, old friend, are you okay? Old friend, what do you say? Old friend, are we or are we unique? Time goes by, everything else keeps changing. You and I, we get continued next week.
Most friends fade or they don't make the grade.
Friends are quickly made,
And in a pinch, sure, they'll do.
But us, old friends, what to discuss? Old friends, here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few.
Yes, that just gets my deep down. Well, it's not that deep down, but my inner homo just, yes, Golden Girls. Also, I initially thought that this was like their performance at the Tony Awards or something, which in retrospect, it's like, why would the Golden Girls show up at the Tony Awards with a special performance? But it's my understanding what it actually is. Their, yes, Sondheim performance was for something that was like for, it wasn't Broadway, but it was Broadway related or something. Either way, whatever it was, I love it. And call me an old school gay. Yes, you can do that if you wish. Yes, okay. But I love and miss the glamour of, I don't want to say the old days, but back in the day, shows would require such glamour. Nowadays, and I love everybody, right? Of course. Nowadays, it's like, it's more about making a statement with your outfit, less about being glamorous. The glamorous life. The Glamorous Life by, I think that was Sheila E. I remember years ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, he really is a person in the music industry. Maybe he was just doing that to like name drop or whatever. But he straight up called her Sheila Escobedo. And I was like, what? He's like, yes, back when I was working with Sheila Escobedo. I was like, yes. The recording studio that I interned at while I was in high school. Thank you. Thank you. Sound Production, New Orleans. I think that was the full name. It's called Sound Production, and it was in New Orleans. But thank you, because those were wonderful experiences to learn and learn from you. Thank you. And I I get it. Like I've even heard a man complain kind of in like a decade or like 10 years ago or so, complain about the fact that, well, women get to wear all these big, fancy, extravagant, classic gowns. Men are, it's pretty much just a tuxedo. And it's like, I get that. And maybe I could go as far as to like put some sort of misogyny in there why it's the woman who has to dress up. But I think as a society, what we need to get to the point is to be comfortable, man or woman, can wear whatever he or she or they want to wear. Ooh, yes. You know, like if a man wants to wear those classic gowns that the women of Golden Girls were wearing when they sang that song, let him. If a woman wants to wear a suit, three-piece to the next man in the three-piece suit. Spend all my dough, yay me cutie, shoop shoop a doobie. Like Scooby Dooby too, I like you and your big jeans. You give me nice dreams, and when you want to scream, ooh, ooh, I like what you do. When you do what you do, you make me want to shoot. All right, I remember that because, well, I don't want to say because Ellen, but that was a substantial part of it. But yes, I remember that word for word. And yes. And yeah, you should let people wear whatever they want. So yes, men should not be restricted to only suits. Maybe they can wear a gown. You know, it'd be cute. Maybe they're like in Indian and African culture. And I know India is a country, Africa is a continent. So the comparison is not necessarily right all the way, but the men can wear some really beautiful, like long, flowy outfits. And it's like, okay, if you're a man, go ahead and wear something like that. You don't necessarily have to do the shoulder pads. Yes, shoulder pads. Oh my gosh. And the people in the comments were there were so many gay family members in the comments who were talking about